Hey Spirit Gang, Golden here. I'm coming on to do a quick twin flame energy reading update, and also I just got a download, and this is gonna probably be a trigger for a lot of you twin flames, but I don't mean this to trigger you in any way. It was just something that was downloaded to me. Consider it more of a way to change your perspective, okay, on certain things. Okay, so as we know, we have the 8/8 portal coming up, the Lions Gate portal. And as I've been saying in all my readings, I really feel like this is going to be a big time for a lot of twin flames to have major development in their connection. Okay, a lot of them are going to be merging souls in the 5D. A lot of them are already in that process right now. And so the 8/8 portal is going to be a big activation for a lot of twin flames to come into 3D union here on the planet at this time. Okay, it's been lifetimes here. But I don't want anybody to start to panic if it's not happening or you're not feeling anything, okay? Because right before the 8/8 portal, we also have Mercury going into retrograde, okay? I think it's like the 4th, so it's like 4 days before. And so we're kind of like in the preliminary of all of this right now, okay? And so if you are getting things that make you feel like you're being pulled 10 steps back, or you've got fears surfacing, things that you need to feel it, to heal it, okay? All of these things are good processes, your progresses in the process is what I'm trying to say here. Because emotions are energy in motion, okay? And so the universe is working with you, your spirit guides are working with you. So every time you feel like you get momentum and this connection is going forward, you're feeling a lot of energy coming through the 5D, okay? You may be getting a lot of dreams, a lot of synchronicities, but then you get pulled like 10 steps backwards, okay? I don't want anyone to panic over this, okay? It doesn't mean that it's not happening. It just means that there's more work that needs to be done, okay? Because the divine doesn't want to put you two together if there's still little sparks, okay? It's almost like, I just pictured like an electric, what are those things called? Electric tower thing going down, okay? And electricity is sparking everywhere, okay? Until those little sparks, those uncontrollable sparks, are identified and put out, they don't want to put you on a path to cross each other, okay? Because you don't want to do that and then have a negative reaction, okay? And then you guys both go into runner chaser mode again, okay? Because that's just setting you backwards, okay? It's just causing delays in this progress, okay? And so another thing that I was really trying to say about Mercury retrograde is how when everything goes in reverse, okay? And things start to happen, like there's malfunctions in your phone. Like today I couldn't get my phone to work. I couldn't get it to download. My internet went down. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Well, I got up and I made coffee and I instantly started doing tarot readings, and I didn't do the dishes yesterday. I needed to do laundry. I had to, take care of the animals. And so I'm like, you know what? I had to go inward. So the universe is asking you to go inward. It's like when things like that happen and you get frustrated, okay, it's almost like a test. It's the universe asking you to slow down and go inward, okay? It's asking you to go inward and ask yourself, what am I missing, okay? Change my perspective. Nothing's happening to me, it's happening for me, okay? And so this is what this card says here. I did a pre-shuffle and I grabbed the what deck is this? The Work Your Light Oracle, okay, is what I was being guided to grab here. And so the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay, so when these things happen, this is just a guide to remind you before you freak out and cause more delays, okay, why can't I, focus on something else today that I want to focus on that may have to do with my twin flame or something else? But it's asking you to live in the moment and take a step back and be like, what am I missing here? So when I put my phone down, stop doing readings, okay, because it's what I enjoy doing, but at the same time I have to remember to be present in the moment, So I did all my chores and I kept checking my phone the whole time. And finally I was like, you know what? I put my phone down. The second I was done and I did all of that, and then I made food, because at that point I had forgotten about my phone. I sat down and my phone worked perfectly. And so I was like, that was it. That was it. And so when you flow, okay, with the universe, even when things are going backwards, okay, it's going backwards because it's asking you to go inward and ask yourself, change your perspective, be like, what am I missing? What needs to be done? What am I neglecting? What feelings are blocking me from being able to do whatever it is I'm doing? It may not be a device malfunction, okay? It may not have to do with something like that. It could be something that is blocking you from being able to get your job done at work, or chores done, things like that, household things that you need to do. Why am I avoiding these things, okay? You may not even realize that, but it's just a good reminder, instead of freaking out, to realize that there's other things that need to be done, and the universe will pick up on you not freaking out, maintaining your chakra system, okay, and flowing with the universe even when it's going backwards, okay? I don't know how I did that. Okay, so even when it's going backwards, to go inward. And so I've got this inner temple card, devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart, okay? Go inward. Ask yourself, what am I missing? Why? You know, because the more you freak out, the more that it gets worse, right? And it'll just be like one of those days where it's just one thing after another, after another, after another, and you're just getting more irritated, more irritated, more irritated. Well, guess what? Now you've got all these things blocking, and you're just like this bomb waiting to go off, okay? And then that sets you backwards, because the universe registers that as they're not ready, okay? But if you're able to kind of stop, go inward, take a deep breath, know that everything's okay, it's happening for you, not to you. What am I missing? What can I be doing? And then when you start to flow more with the universe, whether it's going forward or backwards, Mercury or no Mercury, I can't say that word right. You're flowing either way, okay? And then this gives a clear channel to your divine partner, your divine connection. You're maintaining, your energies are being balanced, okay? And so with Mercury retrograde coming up, there we go, I said it. It's really important to understand if things start happening and malfunctions start happening, whatever kind they may be, not to freak out and flow with them. Stop and ask yourself, slow down for a minute. It's backwards because it's trying to get you to slow down for a minute. It's not happening because it's something bad happening to you, bad luck or anything like that. It's because something is being missed, okay? And if you look at it that way and change your perspective, then you're going to be leaping forward rather than going backwards when you're flowing with the backwards motion, okay? You're actually going to be leaping forward, as ironic as that sounds, okay? So we've got leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Okay, so I really just wanted to come on here and let you know that you have divine guidance. Whenever you're struggling and you can't figure out what it is that's, you know, holding you back, or why are these things happening to me, if you can't figure it out, if it's not easy to figure out and you're asking yourself, then call on your spirit guides to say, guide me, why are these things happening today? You know, I know it's Mercury retrograde, and so I need to go inward and I need to change my perspective, but what am I missing, okay? And then it'll come to you, okay? And then you'll have a more clear channel when you're flowing with the universe, when it's like, ride the wave, baby. Ride the wave, whether it's going forward or backward, ride with it, okay? And just realize that these things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you, okay? And so when you roll with it, even though it's Mercury going backwards, you are leaping forward, okay? And I feel like if something does happen and a lot of these things happen, then there's just something that still needs to be worked on. And so everything's right on time. Don't panic because, oh my gosh, a bunch of things are happening to me, a bunch of things must be wrong. That's not it at all. That's not what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I wasn't trying to trigger anybody. I was just trying to give some divine guidance that was downloaded to me today, and I hope that helped you all. But I do feel really big shifts coming with the 8/8 portal, and I hope this was a helpful guide to help you get through Mercury retrograde and cruise right through to the 8/8 portal and your divine union. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.